Hello everybody and welcome back to Campsite Hustle. Just while we're waiting for the money to build up a little bit this morning, I thought we'd come for a walk down the coast. I've come to the lighthouse just to have a look around. That boat over there, that's going to be the fishing area, I think. So we'll have to go there and I think get fishing supplies, and there's a hunter's place further along where they're in the roadmap, so they're coming along over the next several months or so. So there'll be a place to visit over there and a place to visit over there somewhere, which we will do in the future. But yeah, just had a walk down here. Unfortunately, if you get too close to the lighthouse, I think the game thinks you're in the water and it gets very loud and you can't hear yourself think. So I can't really get too close. I'll just have to have a walk back down here. Otherwise we'll be deafened. But yeah, nice little lighthouse to check out once that gets sorted. I'll tell you what, the water is very choppy for something that's... I mean, the sea's out there, so it's come in. It's not... We're not open water here. That's very choppy today. It'll be a stormy day. Surprisingly, those boats... Nothing, not even a movement. But yeah, nice place to come. You get people down here fishing and just sitting by the water, hanging out. People coming for hikes down here. And somewhere around where that person is, I think, are our steps. Yeah, there they are. To get back into the site. It's quite nice. It's nice having this on your doorstep, isn't it? Come down here, get some fresh air, or starting your day. But yeah, I think they need to work on the sound. So if you go near the lighthouse, it gets ridiculously loud. I almost have to take my headphones off. Some of the sound needs sorting down there. Right. So we're up to 25,000, nearly 26,000. I'd like to get this today if we can earn enough. In the last video, if you saw it, we didn't really get many people in our campsite at all towards the end of the day. And this morning has started off in a very similar manner. And I don't know why. So, like, leading into this, so the previous few videos when we were doing the spa and before that, we've had no problems getting people into our campsite. But for some reason now, nobody is coming. And I don't know why. It's very odd. I don't know why people aren't coming. The game has not updated or had anything like that happen. We've just got to a point where, for some reason, nobody is coming in. And I don't know why. We're clean. Things are repaired. Mostly. I mean, there's probably one of these that needs a bit of a tap, but maybe not. But we are 96, so it's fine. So it's not like all of that stuff's going on. We've got fuel, we've got water, I've got facilities. I don't know what's going on, really. Why we haven't got any campers or many campers. It's very odd. Usually by now we've got 4, 5, 6, maybe more campers coming in. It might be just the case that they'll come in later in the day. But yeah, we're usually a little bit busier than this. And this seems to have happened when the stock ran out in the shop, and I closed it in the previous video while we were just restocking it, so I closed it. And ever since, we've not had that many people come in. So, a bit concerning, because that's obviously going to slow down our money-making chances if we're not going to get many people in today. I mean, we can still spend a lot of money, and I could always let it run for a couple of days between this video and the next to get that land over there, but I really did want to get that land. It's part of today's plans. Other plans for today, though, we're going to get some showers, some better toilets, and put them in here, and probably the far end. And then put maybe a bit of garden around them or something just to finish off this area up here. And then I think it's done just here. This is quite nice. So you've got some cabins, you've got some more campsites just here, you've got your spa, little area over there with all of your amenities. That's good. Obviously, eventually, this fence here will come down. But I'll probably just tree line it down there or something and keep it separate. And we'll start a new thing over there with access down there or something into there. Right, so let's start doing some stuff here then. So I think I might get rid of these plastic toilets because I don't think they look the best for the side of your cabin, whereas these metal ones might look a bit better. I don't know, but I think they might look a little bit better. I mean, they might look terrible. I think the wooden ones would look best, but you don't earn a lot of money for them. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're the exact look I want. Try the metal ones. These might look a bit odd, but we'll try them. Right, so we'll leave the plastic ones until we've got the stuff for this, I think. And then we'll just delete those afterwards. I also want the showers. Now, I think we've got these wooden showers down there, haven't we? We've got this modern shower, but this shower doesn't seem to have any sides to it. It's just an open shower. So I'd have to build my own sides. So I think I'm going to go for these, even though they earn slightly less money than these. I think these are better. They're a bit more private for putting in at the side of these buildings. So we'll have a few of these wooden showers as well, I think. We'll put one there to build. One there to build as well. And one next to it. Complete the set. I think that's all we need just there. I want to put a few of these plastic ones, of these bins around as well. I just want to see if they operate slightly better than the metal ones. I'm guessing they do. Keep getting stuck on something for some reason. If I put that there, I just want to kind of see how much that can hold. So we'll see if how quickly that fills up, or if I earn extra money for that, then I can replace all of them with all of the metal ones with these. There are some recycling ones here that I quite like. We'll probably get these actually. See how that goes for now. See how much more money it makes. Right, so let's get the metal toilets, and then we'll do the showers afterwards. So I'll get the guy to go, maybe? Or shall I go? I don't know. Should we go for a drive? Probably just as easy to do, to be honest, because I need to load the truck anyway. And sadly, there's nothing going on in here. I wonder if I were to close the campsite and reopen it, would that now trigger some extra customers? Let's see. I'm guessing I've either run into some sort of bug or something is not working. I've done something wrong. Has that triggered a camper? That has triggered a camper, look. Opening and closing. Well, it could be coincidence, but it has triggered an extra camper. Let's see. Let's go for a drive. So we've got 3 at the moment. Hopefully when we come back, we'll have, I don't know, 7 or 8 at least. So we can have about 15, I think. 14 or 15. And we have had 14 or 15 for some time now. Like every day we've been getting all of our campers. But for some reason, something in the last video has sort of triggered it to now we're hardly getting any. And we're back to like beginning of the game kind of campers. It's a bit weird. I don't know why. Alright, hello there, David. Long time no see. I usually send my employee for this now. So, I need 15 metal, although we have got some, but I'll use all of this up, I think, instead, and we can use that for something else. We'll get 9 plastics. Come on, game. So, on this version that's in the warehouse, I've been able to tick that up and down a bit easier than the one in here, weirdly, even though it's the same screen. 2, 4, 6 ceramics. Then I need 3 dyes and 3 lots of glue. Thank you very much, David. And now I shall load all of this into the back of my truck. Okay, that's us all loaded up. Unfortunately, we're putting a lot of weight on one side. I must have a lot of heavy stuff on the right-hand side. So I think the ground is slightly sloped, but yeah, we're leaning a bit. Hopefully that rectifies itself as we drive off. I think it is just the terrain. But we started to lean more and more as I was putting it in. But we seem fine. Not the safest loading in the world I've ever seen, but it is loaded. Sadly, we're down to 1 camper. And, yeah, no others. I don't know what's going on. It's like the season has changed. And there are a lot of, like, autumn leaves, actually. I'm pretty sure they've always been there, though. Yeah, so I feel like the season's changed and we're not getting many customers, which is going to be a thing in the future, actually. The season will change. There is a thing coming in the roadmap to this game where it will become winter and we'll get some winter camping. Snow and everything on the ground. But that is not a thing right now. And for some reason, we have lost... I can hear a raccoon. I'm sure the guy will get it. I think he has, because he's just sat down. But yeah, we've got no campers. Oh, we've got one. One camper, and I don't know why. What has changed? We've got more facilities than we ever had before. We've got lots of campsites. Power and water was good when I last checked it. We've got a car park, which they were all begging me to get. We've got plenty of food. Everything is generally fixed up. I know these things need a bit of a hit, but everything is otherwise fixed up. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've found a bug or something here. It's not enabling us to get customers. I'm not even getting that many people in the shop, to be fair, either. It's pretty empty all round. I mean, they're still coming, but they're not coming in anywhere near the numbers they were before. And I don't know why. Because you would think by now, I mean, I'm quite a long way through the game now. And we've been doing so well, for it to suddenly go away seems very strange. But, I don't know. Well, we've still got some money to spend, so we can still do today's projects. And then hopefully, between the videos, or something, there'll be an update that fixes it, or I can figure it out. But at the moment, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Right. Lost that down there. Just gonna place it over here. Be easy, won't it? So if I now go, now we know what a wooden shower consists of. I can now go and get some stuff delivered over here. I need 3 wooden showers. Hello there, Mr. Warehouse Worker. I need 9 planks. I need 3 nails. And I need 6 metals. Thank you very much. Yeah, very odd. Very odd. There's no information in the game either. Until you get to the end of day screen that tells you what people are liking and what they're not liking. There's no information in this game. It's not like I can compress tab or anything like that. Or there's just M for map. And that's it. So I can't like see how many people have come in, or if there's any complaints, or if there's a problem. You don't set your own prices or anything like that. So it's not a price related thing. Everything's well stocked. I can only think it's just like occasionally this sort of thing happens. Or it's a bug. That's all I can think it is. I think they look a bit better anyway than the other toilets. I'm quite happy with the toilets. This is going to be difficult to get in here with that shower in the way. I think we need to come out and come back in again, I think. Plastic. Missing 3 plastic, I think it's on the floor, isn't it? I saw that as we were driving away. There we go. Good. Yeah, I like these toilets. They are better toilets. So I might start putting those, actually, around the rest of the site, to be honest. I think they're a better looking toilet than the plastic. I don't like them as much as the wood, because it doesn't really fit our campsite area. But I think I prefer them to the plastic, and I assume they do better things. Right, so if I don't know if to keep the plastic ones for now. So we've got plenty of toilets. I mean, we've got toilets over here anyway. Or just get rid of them entirely. So we don't really need them. I think I'll get rid of them entirely. But what I shall do, before I get rid of them entirely, is drag them all the way over here. Because then at least all the stuff that they spill out can just go straight into the warehouse. Unlike what I did over here, and now I've got materials. No, don't want to do that. It's so easy to grab the wrong thing. At least you can just press escape and it goes back. Pop that over there. Good. So that's all fine. So we need to put some of these showers. So we need to get all the stuff for these, and then we can go in each side with those, and then, yeah, that'll be it. We'll just put some garden around it, and then that'll be a little project done as well. But sadly, there's no way, I don't think now, that we're going to make enough money to go over there. Do you think it's the car park that's broken? I'm recording these videos back to back, so the last video and this one. So I noticed we had a drop in customers when I closed the shop. But then we've had the car park ever since, and nobody's used it. I wonder if the car park's broken. Or I'm using it wrong, or people are trying to come into it and I've placed it wrong or something like that. I don't know. Although I don't see how I could have placed it wrong particularly. Nobody's bought any tickets. I don't know. Okay, that's all the stuff loaded in, so let's get these showers built. Wish you could just stick your arm out the window or something with the hammer. Right, 3 showers. Place them, and then we'll do something building-wise. So I think something like that is pretty good, and then we can put in like a little few plants or something in the front just to dress it up a little bit. Not sure which is the best way around of doing this. Which way is the shower itself? It's kind of just in there, isn't it? So I think I'd want them... I think you do want your shower, so the way in to be like private there. So you come out here, straight in your shower, into your toilet. They can come in, do, bang, bang. That's not too bad. So we'll just put in some decoration while I can see. So let's see, what should we put in plant-wise? Like a little run of them. Something like that. Sir, you're just walking all over my nice new flowers. Come on. I knew he was going to do that. In fact, I might move that one. Not that it makes any difference, obviously, that they do. I can hear a raccoon. Are you on it, Mr. Security Man? He is. You can see him. He's left. He's chasing down the raccoon. He's hit the raccoon, and the raccoon runs away. That raccoon never gets anywhere near the bins now. Never gets the chance. Yeah, let's put some flowers in just there, and then we could have some other ones just sort of spaced out them. Something like that. To keep it a bit fresher in there. It's a shame I can't do anything like put some garden stuff down, but as we've seen in previous videos, it's not that simple. We'll do a similar thing just here with some different coloured flowers. Leave a bit of a gap for them to walk through, because they inevitably will. There we go. Just makes it look a little bit nicer. We could put a tree at the back of each one as well, I think. So if we go for something like an oak, something like that will do. There we go. That looks nice. So that's basically finished now. There's not a lot else I can do. I mean, I'd like to change the floor, but like I said, the game's not really going to be fond of that, I don't think. And there's not a lot else I could really do here. I mean, they've already got a seat and everything anyway. You don't need anything else out the side, I don't think. Put like a little block-off thing with some river stones. But I don't really see the need, really. They don't follow it, do they? So we'll leave that for now. I've just placed one, though. I've indeed. I'm just having a look at this rope version. Yeah, we'll leave it. I don't think it's necessary. So I do want some lighting up here, and we're going to put in some footpath now. Since we're not really going to get on with anything else today, we might as well do that. So, I've kind of drawn my pathway. So it's down here, as you can see. And we can now place this a bit easier than when I was first trialing this. Just work even better than then. So I think I like the sort of dirt trail. I think it was this one, a rounded pebble, was it? Or is it... Actually, maybe not that one. Was it a dirt? Soft earth, maybe. Maybe it was soft earth. Or was it this one? Pitted sand. Might be pitted sand that I had. I think it was pitted sand. So we'll place this along. I wish you wouldn't do that kind of puff of dust between each one, because that means I have to wait and click, because I can't quite see where I am. If it didn't do that, I could be clicking a little bit faster, and we could be building our pathway a bit better. Now, do these guys want a path to their things? We might as well give them one, I suppose. As close as it can get, unfortunately, but there you go, sir. You can now use the path, all right? I don't want you walking across the grass like everybody else. Use the path, you medic. I bet he won't. I bet he won't even dream of using this pathway. That's interesting. So I can go right up to the security guard. And I go, oh, he can. There we go. You can get it a bit further up. Might as well have it going here as well. Annoying I have to leave that little gap because I've got some lights there, so I can't paint in the middle of it. I think we need some proper paint tools in this game would be very, very nice. All right, let's move the pathway on. So we've still only got 2 campers. So we've made some money today, but not a lot. So we've had people milling around, and obviously they're spending money and things like that, and whatever they spend money on, we're making good profit on because the profit margins are huge in this game. So it's not a problem, but it's not amazing. I would prefer it if we'd have had our normal amount of campers, but it is what it is, isn't it? Hopefully that issue will either get fixed if it's a bug, or I can figure it out. If you've come across it yourself and you're playing this game and managed to find a fix for it, or if I'm doing something stupid, I don't think I am, but if I am, let me know. We can fix it for next time. I think if I was doing something stupid, that means I got away with the first 13, 14 days of the game, because I'm not doing anything any differently I was doing before. That's so annoying. Why can't I just put a path underneath those? I've got to move all these just to place a path. Where are we? Where's our character? Oh, he's handily standing just here. move these out of the way. Just toss them there for now. We'll sort them out a different time. Right, we'll just take it all the way down the front of these, so everybody can get to their site. I don't like the fact it paints. It did this before, didn't it? In the previous video, it paints. If you go too close to something, it'll paint some weeds and some grass for some reason. Why does it do that? Don't need to have weeds painted next to my path. There we go. So we've got ourselves a pathway that now goes all the way down to the bottom end of the park here, or current end, of these campsites. And it also then comes along, takes you to each cabin. So we just need to go into the spa. And then we've got ourselves a pathway through here. We haven't got one the other side. And obviously we'll build... I think what I'll eventually do is have one that... So we'll have this to here. And then maybe just here. It'll branch off, go down here. We'll have other pathways link into it. That'll be like the main path. And that will go through there, snake its way through that. If I just go into the map mode so I can show you what I mean. So where it says 40,000 at the bottom of the screen, below where I'm pointing. So it'll snake its way through the 40,000, snake its way into the 60,000, break off into the 50,000, and exit sort of at the gas station. So it'll go all the way through the park and snake its way through the park. Nobody will use it apart from me. And even I probably won't use it, but it'll be drawn in just for me and for you watching because they won't use it. But it'll be nice to have, I think, a little pathway, a trail that goes all the way through. So it will start here or something and work its way through. So we just need to put something in that heads into the spa here. Which again, nobody will use, but nice to have. Nice if you could get some signposts as well. You could just get some little wooden signposts with arrows on them that say such and such this way, such and such that way. That'd be quite nice. Just to guide you along your way through the park. As close as you're going to allow me to get to that. It's annoying. As close as it's going to allow me to get. There we go. It'll have to do. Right, so we need to put in some lights, and then I think we're basically done today. Unfortunately, with no customers, it's very difficult to proceed, because we've basically stayed on the same money without too much major expenditure, so not gone well. We're still getting the odd person come. So they're just drip feeding all the way through the day. We're not getting that many we're not getting that many shoppers. We're getting a few campers, but not many shoppers, despite the shop being fully stocked. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Right, lights. So we've got these like lampposts, basically, at the moment, which I think are fine for this initial area where you park your car, you park your bike. And also not too bad, I don't think, for the first aid cabin, security, janitor, you know, the kind of main area. I'll probably move them from in here, actually, eventually as well, when we do that next time. But I don't think I want them as you get towards your cabin and your campsites further up. I don't think I need these huge lights. We'll just have some little ones along the footpath. So, if we go to lighting, what can we have? Maybe just some of these posts. So we could have one on the corner there. And another one there where there's a natural edge of the footpath. One there. I was going to do alternate sides, but I think that rock is having other plans. Although, well, you have to be quite a long way. Or maybe it's just the footpath that's having other plans, actually. It's not the rock. No, it's the footpath. There we go. You can go there. You straighten it up, though. There we go. Not bad. Then we'll carry on up here. I wonder why you can't place it anywhere in the vicinity of your footpath. It really has to be off the edge somewhat. All right, they can see to get in there, so I don't think they need another light. We'll put one. Can I? Ooh, I can. One there. Squeeze one in here somewhere. And indeed. Have one at the end. It's a bit dark. Not bad. Nice. So it doesn't give you lots of light, but it just sort of shows the pathway ahead. Landing lights. I think that's basically it. That's about all I can do today. Yeah, there's not a lot else to do, really. I don't know where to put a... So somebody's obviously camping here. I don't know to put a little fence or some bushes just there, actually. Just move that toilet up a little bit. If I can get a bush in just there, that would be quite nice. Just to finish that off. Probably can't, because it's going to be a bit big. Might have to go back to my fencing. Going to ruin my garden. There we go. Just keeps the toilet away from their campsite is what I was thinking. Because at the moment, somebody goes to the toilet right next to where they pitch their tent. Not bad. It'll do. Right, I think we'll go for a walk, and then we'll probably end, because we're about at the end of the day anyway. So we'll grab the truck. Drive up here, and then we'll just check everything over as well, make sure everything's fine, as we have a little walk round. But I have to say, at the moment, a little disappointed with how things are turning out in terms of custom. Hopefully we'll get to the bottom of that. Let's just check the shop for stock. So we're selling pretty well, as you can see. We've sold out of all that stuff. Things are, well, I say we're selling well. The chocolate's nearly sold out. Yeah, we are selling well. We're selling well. Despite not having many customers, we are selling stuff. We have made some good money, but not really quite what I had in mind, but it'll be fine. All right, let's go for a walk then. So we need to do a pathway or something down here, but as I say, I might move some of these campsites. I think I said in the previous video, was it? Or this one, I can't remember. Making a couple back to back, so I can't remember what I've said in which video. But I might get rid of these two and put my own personal cabin here with a bit of a view. So I'll probably do that because it's just near the back of these toilets and showers and the lumber anyway. So I might as well, you know, get rid of these and live here or something. We can keep these ones. But I'll probably put a little trail around the side here so it'll follow these lampposts. Do the same as we did over there. Put a trail through here with some lighting, and that will then join onto the main pathway we discussed earlier. Let's take a walk down our pathway then. and see what we've achieved. So we've got the car park that doesn't seem to work. And all of these now are connected, which is good. And we've got the nice little snack area. You start getting into your toilets and showers. These look all right, actually. They are a bit hidden away. So they're not too bad. They don't, like, it's not the first thing you look at. You don't really necessarily know they're there if you're just walking by. Not bad. Anybody in there? Nope. You use the footpath. Oh, you silly people, use the footpath. Look at this. You walk around, you go, ooh, what's up here? And you go for a walk. You come around here, and you go, what's this? Ah, look at this. We've found a spa. That's what you're supposed to do. They just walk in from anywhere. They're ruining my thing. All my efforts to try and make it look nice. Add a bit of luxury to their lives. Something to put a smile on their face, because they would walk up there not knowing. They'd be like, oh, wow, look at this, hot tubs. And they just walk to it and don't even use the pathway. It looks good, though. I'm happy with this. This is pretty much what I had in mind. There are a few differences, obviously. It never goes according to plan, ever. You could have the best laid plans ever, and it won't go according to plan, because that's just kind of how these games are, because you end up doing things in a different order, or something doesn't fit where it's supposed to. Game doesn't do what it's supposed to do. As you're doing it, it doesn't quite look as you thought it might, so you end up changing. But reasonably happy. To be honest, reasonably happy with what we've got so far. It's quite a nice campsite now. Hopefully next time we will get more campers and I can move into the next part. So once we do that, we'll start putting, as I say, we'll put that pathway in and do some other things. I'll move the snack shack over there, so that's kind of in this area, but just behind that fence. And then in the far end, on that little coastal trail to get down as we started today's video, I'm going to put some bungalows. And some bungalows are going to look out into the water and off into the distance. That's going to be like a little posh area over there with some bungalows. And probably just here somewhere where these rocks are. So the other side of the spa will put in some campsites where they can pitch more tents and stuff like that. But I think that will do today's video. So we'll head off, I think, because there's not much else I can do right now. So we'll head back and see how much money we've earned today. I don't think it's going to be much, because we've had a very quiet day. Partially wondering, maybe it's because we've not got enough, you know, if we're not getting enough cabins, or if they're all looking for bungalows instead of tents now. Like, are we too high a level and they don't like camping anymore? I don't know what it is. Maybe they just don't like my design. Maybe I've just ruined it. Maybe they just don't like my campsite. They liked it as it was. Who knows? All right, so let's end and see how we did. So we had 17 guests. So we had 31 in the last. No showers. No showers, that was rough. Why would we get a bad review for having no showers? We have loads of showers. I've got 5 on site. 5 showers, 4 hot tubs, and a sauna. How clean do you want to be? We've got so many things. But yeah, we had 31, I think, on the previous day. We used to have way more. We only had 17 today. That's a very poor day. We made $2,500, mind you. So we're making good money. Our business prestige has generally been gaining quite a bit. It's been going up and up and up. When it goes to this sort of light star, I think you're kind of entering 4-star. And then when it goes to the dark color, you prestige it. So we've been leveling up. Everything's going in the right direction, apart from guests, which is plummeting. But they're very satisfied. They're 99% satisfied. So we're doing well. We're just not getting them in. So I don't know why that is. I'll figure it out, hopefully, between the videos, or it will get fixed, or whatever the problem is will get sorted. So that will be us next time. So until then, I bid you farewell. So if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.